They're about ready to open. Look at this. It's funny. Lights here. I never had this shit in the old days. It's a nice booth, all clean, clothes, and your new buyer at Brimfield, of course. Very nicely set up. Set up for a regular little retail couple.
You want me to get the two F?
Those modern lamps are cool, actually. Boy, that's a hell of a nice organ lamp. Those used to bring good money. That is a great one. Huh. That's top notch.
Good morning.
Morning. Call that Spanish lace. Nice set. $6, but it's all looks like it's RS pressure. Emos. Nice cut glass too. Boy, this is dangerous stuff. Touch it, oh, fling. That's $1,800. It's a pisser. Overall cutting. Every square inch of that's cut. Yep, except for this little clear spot here. That is full cut and thick. Pisser. Hourglass. Nice stuff. That's nip-on. And I got this stuff here, that sells good. People like that. Holiday stuff. Toys.
Are you coming out or what are you doing?
I love that peacock. Normally I'd buy that peacock. That's a nodding dog. Is that nod? Interesting. Hand down lamp. Two little fingers. I used to buy that stuff. Nah, I don't care about anything. It's a nice piece. That used to be $1,000 one, and now it's like $900. But in today's world, with that condition, $3. Not even worth $3. But they're dreaming. That looks like a automaton. $5,500. It is an automaton. That's a music box under there, and when you crank it, he does things. Looks like it's a little made up the way the face is done. Hands. It might just be a doll and not an automaton, but if it is an automaton, it's messed up. A lot of issues, not original. This thing here is a bell. I've had a couple of those. They bring about $1,500 used to. I'm sure this guy's got the prices. I know who this guy is, and I just realized who this is. That's Mr. Lord. He's from Maine. His father was it's John Lord's son. It's got good stuff. Always had good stuff. Not cheap, but good. The trouble is, to me, I think that stuff's too high priced in today's market. Today's market, he's got great stuff, but who's going to be buying that stuff? It's dangerous to bring it outdoor shows, too. Get a little bit damaged, you can be out $3,000, $4,000 in an instant. And there goes a lot of profit. Because to make $3,000, you're going to sell $30,000 worth of shit if you're doing 10%. Of course, today, if you're not doing 30 or 40% profit, you almost can't afford to be in business anymore. You just can't flip over and make 10% on everything anymore. Expenses are way too high. Well, this will be the place in a few minutes, but look at this. These shows never had lights in the old days. I remember as a kid, there were no lights. Now there's electricity in these fields. Very nice. Interesting bureau. Hudson, New York. I have decorators in Hudson. I used to buy this stuff, though I wouldn't buy it today. Last piece I had a teletype selling it. That's what they call faux bamboo. Different variation, though. It's a variant, but see, it's like a bamboo post. And they're asking $2,900. The last one I bought, I paid $300 at a house sale. And in some ways, it's better than this one. Yep. And I saw line for $700 to a guy. I was glad. I just wanted to get rid of it. I was sick of messing with it. I made $400. I was glad to get rid of it. Ernie had it in the house there for the store for months. And look at this. This is the new look of Brimfield. They get holiday stuff and lights and lighting and modern. No more oak cabinets with carved lions. None of that crap anymore. New shit. It's such a modern part of your new stuff. You don't see clocks like you used to see. You don't see music boxes really like you used to see. Probably very few Tiffany lamps. They're all 75, 100 grand now, or 200. Speaking of Tiffany lamps, here we go. There's a Wilkinson and other brands. Oh. It's Tiffany. The hanging little shades. Maybe they're Handel. Nice. Good. Furs. Cool box. It's like pyrograph. It's pen. They call it pen work. Interesting box. I don't even know much. This is a nice box too. China Trade. Probably a token box. A lot of times it's ivory tokens in there. Sometimes they're for games, not jewelry. Normally it's a gambling game box, believe it or not. There you go, purses. Those face ones are really cool. I wonder if those are 2 1/4 a piece. They're made in the 1980s. I bought a purse once for $1,500. It was a mesh purse like this. It was giant. It was 4 or 5 times as big as this, with a big rug pad, and I paid $1,500 for it. They get so heavy that they tear here. All the weight pulls down. They rip. You gotta watch condition. This one looks actually a little newer than the average one. From the 50s. Beautiful though, isn't it? I used to like them. They get to hanging in battle, so what the hell good are them? There's purses galore, isn't that something? Oh, thanks. A lot to look at, boy. That's gouache enamel. Wow, is that nice? $6.50. It's on silver. For color. That's one hell of a dresser set. One time I had a better one, believe it or not. All silver with like 15 or 20 pieces. But that's pretty damn special. That enamel is pretty nice. Yep. This is a free show. That's what they call chintz. That used to be so expensive. That little tray with the chintz cup creamer and sugar, and the under tray used to be about $700. Maybe this shit's cheap now, but let's see what they market for the hell of it. Still 45. Yep, they're still trying to get the people to buy it. That's nice.
Hello.
Hi. A lot of that, boy.
Yes, I do. I know you're from New Hampshire.
Yeah?
I've went to many of your auctions, and even your dad.
What's your last name?
Tar, T-A-R.
Oh, I remember you. It's still, wow, beautiful stuff.
Yep, still trying.
Way too good for this show. It's changed, but you know,
Are you set up
I look here. I got a place over there. I got a couple music boxes and some clocks. My buddy Bernie does this field, so I kind of come with him. You got great looking stuff. You got this kind of stuff that every booth used to be.
Yeah.
You got nice things. You must get good customers because you know what? With this kind of quality, you sure stick out, boy. Yeah. Yeah, you got beautiful. Beautiful. I remember you. Yeah, what town do you live in?
Somewhat.
That's right.
I lived in Florida full time.
Oh wow, look at those.
And this is my
Yeah. Oh boy, I haven't bought a cane in a while. These are actually all made up, believe they're from England. That's a gouache enamel from a perfume bottle they put on there, and they mounted it on the end of a lot of times these are binoculars, and they convert them into canes. You know, they're damn pretty. That's beautiful enamel. It's probably a fishing cane or something oddball. Not the kind I do. KPM plaques. Harvey, it is. How the hell do you remember that?
I can't remember what I did yesterday. I can remember your name.
I do faces a lot better than names myself.
I don't know why.
Look at the wedding bells. Oh my gosh, my mother used to collect those.
They're beautiful.
Yeah. Boy, I'd hate to pack your stuff.
Well, you can come back.
Oh, I'd help you when it comes down to it. That's one hell of a job. Do you use you must use diapers, or what do you use? I used to have there was a felt company named me, right? They used to have these felts that was irregular. One time be a little thin, so I'd buy rolls like as big as me, and I'd be there with these scissors. I got these tailor shears from Paris, and I'd be cutting pieces that were like this, and that's what everything I had was rolled in, because I got sick of the paper you use. Sometimes it wears out and you got to throw it away, and sometimes it gets wet and it gets ruined, because I used to be out in the middle of the field, not in here. And I love my felt. I guarded those stacks of piles of.
A friend of mine used to buy pieces of Velux blankets down in Fall River at the fair. And used tons of those too.
When I was a pinch, I'd buy U-Haul blankets too.
Yeah.
Because that's a good thick, you know, and when you wrap it up, you wrap this nice and tight, as long as it's stiff, it's as good as the, you know. Meanwhile,
Are you still in
hard
the
job.
auction business? Or is that
You know what? My mother and my brother decided to sell my property.
Oh, okay.
And I says, please don't.
Okay.
And they said, well, we're gonna.
Well,
And I actually made a bed and breakfast out of the house.
oh, wonderful.
So,
Nice.
yeah, I was doing the bed and breakfast, and I was hoping I could have sold the back property for a certain amount, like 500 and 500. And I would have got the same amount of money. I had the house,
Yeah.
which I bought a condo for 500, so it's the same thing. I'd rather have the house. I'd rather have kept in the house, but hey, whatever. It's gonna be sunrise pretty soon. Like it's almost now.
But,
They'll be in it pretty soon. It's like almost 6, isn't it?
yeah, it is.
Good grief. Knock 'em dead. It's nice to see you're still going. I kind of doing less. Oh, nice.
Okay, you know where to see me, okay? Take care. No problem. Hey, how's it going? Nice to see you, bro.
Nice. Beautiful carpets. All right, can I get back to my booth now? Tour is over. Pillows, blankets. That's what half the booths are like in this place now. I will admit, this field has some. When I look just now, I like the quality of this field. For a retail person, this is a nice looking field. Of course, they let people set up here all week. people here setting up on Thursday and Friday and even Saturday, and then when the sale comes, they've already been set up. Looks like they've let people in, see? Yep, it started. There's the light guy. I can get back to our booth now. It's right here. Oh, and Ernie's here. It's awful. We got a really shabby thing, but it's all right. The stuff ain't that big a deal either. I got my stuff in there in that booth. Ernest! Sorry, I went for a walk and I didn't realize how late